Hello, you guys. How are you doing? Today, a friend of mine, Tim, a maintenance engineer, will tell you how you can install a home battery of 10 kilowatts, including all the cables and all the work, including the hybrid inverter, for only 2,600 euros in Belgium. Without further ado, Tim.
Hello guys, here's some more information about the home battery that I installed. Some info about the thinking process that I did before purchasing any parts, and also maybe some watch outs and tips and tricks. So first of all, I was in doubt of buying a Marstec plug-in battery of 5 kilowatts, and almost purchased one. But before that, I was thinking, how much power do I really need? So I downloaded a file through my smart power meter, and I watched the data from approximately 2 months, and I find out that the average consumption between 4 o'clock in the afternoon and then the complete night until 7 o'clock the day after, in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning the day after, was average 10 kilowatts, 10 kilowatt hour. So a 5 kilowatt hour battery was not sufficient. Let's say if there is a nice summer day and you have solar panels, and you only have 5 kilowatts hour in a battery, that would be not sufficient to supply energy to the house as soon as you come home from work and everything, you make dinner and etc. So that's why I then thought maybe I should buy two Marstec Venus plug-in batteries. But there is some disadvantages about Marstec at that time. The software was not very reliable. There were some indications that if you couple two Marstec batteries, they start to load and unload to each other, etc. So I was thinking maybe I should try and find some more professional solution with a fixed battery and a Solis hybrid inverter, which gave me also the opportunity to install extra solar panels on my garden shed. So that's also the location where I decided I would place the fixed battery and hybrid Solis inverter, so I could expand the installation with extra solar panels maybe in the next year. Purchasing the home battery was easy. I went online and find the cheapest advertiser was in Holland, in Eindhoven. We went by car and picked up the battery. It went all very smooth. And the Solis hybrid inverter is a perfect match for this battery. You can also tell in the app of Solis and the app of Dyness from the battery itself. you notice that it's easy to select the type of battery, etc. in the Solis hybrid inverter. You notice that they are like a couple made in heaven, in technical heaven, I should say. It's a good match. Installing the battery itself, I used the original cables that were supplied with Solis hybrid inverter. The battery itself also comes with cables, but the connectors of the Solis hybrid inverter were already pre-made to match on the inverter itself. the cables that are supplied with the Dyness battery are not, you cannot directly connect them to the Solis hybrid inverter. So in that case, you are to use some connection modules to do that. But instead of doing that, I connected or I used the Solis supplied cables. I incorporated this system in my home electricity network, but of course the Solis hybrid inverter needs to know what is going on inside the house. It needs to know if you are injecting extra power to the grid or if you are consuming a lot of electricity. So for that you need an Eastron meter. My home network is a 3-phase 400 volt plus neutral wire. So I needed a 3-phase Eastron meter, which I had to purchase separately because my Solis hybrid inverter is monophase. Why did I choose a monophase? Just price. A 3-phase Solis hybrid inverter is much more expensive, and in my case it would also work with 1-phase, so monophase. So that's why I purchased the monophase system. The 3-phase Eastron meter I purchased for around €80, so that's not that expensive. The Solis hybrid inverter itself comes with a monophase Eastron meter. I used that to connect it to my existing SMA or SMA inverter, so I could incorporate this SMA inverter yield into the Solis cloud system. So the 1-phase Eastron meter was not thrown away. I could use it for that purpose. Just thinking, what are some of the watchouts again? The connection cable, the communication between the Eastron meter and the Solis hybrid inverter is through RS485 communication. For that I used a Cat7 network cable, twisted pair, shielded. I had to make a ditch to the back of my yard, of course, and did it in a correct way, that no interference from the weather or anything can jeopardize the cable quality. But this cable was perfect for this purpose. The Solis inverter right away showed a good communication between Eastron meter and the Solis inverter itself. So it reads the data, what's happening in the house, and it knows what to do to load or unload the battery. Of course, you can set a lot of settings are possible in the Solis inverter itself. You can set it on self-use. You can choose Solis AI if you have a dynamic energy contract. You can enable Solis AI, so it's learning what's your typical consumption pattern, and then it will use the dynamic contract pricing that depends every hour. There's a different price then for electricity, and it will use that info to decide what to do to load or unload the battery. But that is something that I haven't tried yet. At this moment I'm just installed it on self-use. Another problem I had to tackle was when using the Eastron meters to communicate with the Solis inverter. Both of them are, so the three-phase Eastron meter and the monophase Eastron meter, both of them are connected to the RS485 communication wiring to the Solis inverter. And Solis has a technical document about this. It's an instruction how to set things up with these 2 meters. And the second meter, that is to include the yield of your second inverter into the Solis cloud system. You have to set this address to 002 in order to work or in order to have this communication of 2 meters to one Solis inverter. But this setting can only be done on a monophase Eastron meter. This setting can only be done with an RS485 USB adapter and Eastron software. The service department of Eastron was very helpful and provided the software. And first I tried with a RS485 to USB adapter from my work and connected it to my laptop and the Eastron software, but that didn't work. Unfortunately, I had to purchase the adapter that Eastron said it would definitely work. Purchased it on Amazon, was only 23 euros, so not a big deal, and that worked right away. So I was able to set the address for the monophase Eastron meter to 002, and this is now also communicating with the Solis inverter. The three-phase Eastron meter has a settings menu that you can use on the meter itself, so it is no software needed to adjust addressing or any other parameter on that meter. Communication between the Solis inverter and the Dyness battery is done through a CAN bus system. The original supplied cabling from the Solis inverter, I used them to connect the Solis battery with the Dyness battery. That's plug and play